Are you overwhelmed with AI right now? It just seems like it's everywhere and every day something else is changing. How do you keep up? What even is it? How do you use it? And it just seems like it's a struggle. And if that's you, then that was me just a little while ago. And that's why I started this channel. I wanted to document my learning and my understanding of AI as it evolves and as I learn more. And as I'm learning, I'm also trying to share. And so I'm right there with you. It is big and large and complex and completely overwhelming at times. And so today, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the top 5 easiest things that you can do to start learning and understanding and using AI. We're going to start small, so don't fear. If you're one of those folks that's feeling overwhelmed or just cannot understand or comprehend AI, then let's start here. Let's start today. And we'll start with these 5 very basic things, and we'll go from there. Now I'm going to start from the easiest to the hardest. So we'll build up a little momentum as we're going, and if you're following along, then you can hopefully cut your teeth on the easiest things first before we move into something a little bit harder. But I guarantee you all 5 of these are very basic, easy things that we should all be able to do. Now, number 1 is actually something that you're not even aware of. You're probably using AI already. So this one's really easy. So if you have a Netflix account, as an example, it's using AI to make suggestions to you. If you have an Apple phone and you're using Siri, you're using AI already. It's making recommendations for you. So there's a lot of products that already have AI built into it, and you may not even realize it, but it's being utilized in the background. And so the very first one is, don't worry about trying to use AI. You probably already are, just with all the products and everything that you use today. It's a matter of maybe understanding and being aware that some of these products are already using AI integrated into their software. I would say the same thing for healthcare organizations. If you have seen a doctor recently, more than likely some of the background processes that that provider or that hospital or that clinic is using, they're using AI. And so it's already ingrained in our life, and you're already using it. Congratulations, you're using AI. All right, tip number 2 is going to be the site sesame.com. Now, this site, you don't have to log in, you don't have to create an account, you don't have to do anything. You just go to the site and look for Try Our Demo. And here's a visual of what it looks like and what you're looking for. Now, when you go there, you can choose either Maya, which is a female voice, or Miles, which is a male's voice. So all you have to do is click on one of the 2 boxes, and it will start a voice conversation with you. So if you've never had a conversation with AI before, here's a site that you can try and have that voice interaction, and you don't have to sign up for anything, you don't have to pay for anything, you don't have to even create an account. One thing to keep in mind for this site, this is a research site, so they are gathering all the data that they can from the people that are having conversations with their AI tool to help build and educate their AI tool. So your conversation will be included as part of that, and they record everything. So that's something to be aware of for that site, but it's a fantastic site if you have never had a conversation with AI before. Now, one of the things with this site is the AI is specifically tailored to have a more realistic human conversation, human interaction. And I've noticed sometimes it doesn't quite get it. So just be prepared that it might not understand exactly what's going on when you're having a conversation with it sometimes. Other times it's been fantastic. I've had quite a few conversations with both Miles and Maya now, and I'm really impressed with their ability to have like a human speech interaction. It doesn't at all sound like that robotic Siri or the voices that we have in our Maps apps, right? They're very robotic. It's easy to tell that they are not a real person talking. Where Miles and Maya are not so much. They sound like a real person and you're having a real conversation. So that's going to be my suggestion number 2 for something to ease into AI. And now you're having a conversation with AI. You're actually using the tool. Okay. All right, number 3 on my list is going to be perplexityai. Think of Perplexity as a search engine on steroids, at least for our purposes here today. Now, you can create an account with Perplexity if you want, or if you have an Apple or a Google account, you can use those accounts to sign in. But again, for super, super easy, no thrills, you do not have to sign in. You can use Perplexity without having to sign in. Now with Perplexity, you can type in any kind of search that you want, just like you would into Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo or any other search engine that you might use. If you can't think of something, just type in, "What is a platypus?" and see what it gives you. All right, now the next site is just a tiny bit more difficult. Not much. We're sticking with the easy sites. The next site is called Craiyon. Now, it's not spelled exactly the same as the crayons of your youth, but it is called Craiyon, or it's pronounced crayon. And it is an image generator. Now, with this site, again, you can create or use a login. If you've got a Google login, you can use Google, or you can create your own login, but you don't have to. This site is an image generator, kind of as how the name would imply, right? It's a crayon. And all you need to do is type in a prompt for an image that you want generated. And that's where this site is a little bit more difficult. You've got to think about, well, what do I want? Now, you do not have to be some great prompt engineer to type in some crazy prompt about all these parameters and all these things that you want. Yes, you can get pretty specific, pretty detailed with some of the prompts for generating an image, but just try something really simple, like a cat wearing a banana suit. Something simple like that. It will generate that image for you. All right, and number 5, and we have come full circle, is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is certainly the most well-known, one of the most highly used AI tools that are out there. And again, for ChatGPT, you do not have to log in. You can, but you don't have to. If you go to OpenAI, that's the website, you can start asking ChatGPT questions. Now here's a question, and I'll share with you one of the questions that I asked ChatGPT when I first started using ChatGPT. The question was, will you please explain to me how an AI works at a 6th grade level? And that was one of the first questions I asked an AI model. And it will give you an explanation. And the reason I say at a 6th grade level, because it will start at a very high level, and then as you understand and learn more, you can ask it more and more and more difficult questions. But I wanted to start in a place where I was sure, or at least I was hoping that I was sure I could understand the response that I was getting. And so there's a sample question for you. If you want to start with a question like that, to ask AI for the very first time. Now for ChatGPT, if you want to engage in voice, you do have to have an account. Now you don't have to have a paid subscription in order to use ChatGPT either in voice mode or in text mode, but you are limited in the amount of time or inquiries that you get with ChatGPT in the free mode. But it is free, so you can use it, and I would encourage everyone to go out and learn how to use it. There you go. So if you are somebody who answered yes to the very first question that I asked, are you feeling overwhelmed by AI? You just don't know where to start. And it just seems so complicated. How can you start using AI and have at least 5 really easy examples that you can do right now today There's 5. Now, of course, links will all be below for all of these tools. If you missed the screen pop-ups that I had, no worries. The links are below. Go ahead and click on them. Use that AI, get to know that AI, and have fun with that AI. And hey, I'm Dave. This is Old Dad Studio. Today is March 23rd, 2025. This is vlog number 82, and I will see you tomorrow.